So hello students. So in this video we will be studying about the what are the various causes for disequilibrium in the balance of payment. So these are the various causes of disequilibrium in the balance of payment. So the main causes we can say for the disequilibrium in the balance of payment which may arises from the imbalance between like of various exports and imports of goods and services. Okay, these are the main causes which arise from imbalances between export and imports of goods and services. Means when for one reasons or another exports of goods and services of a country are smaller than their imports, so disequilibrium in the balance of payment likely arises. So these are the results. So we'll study what are the one by one. The first causes is that is temporary changes for or disequilibrium. This is the first causes. So temporarily we can say it may be for short term. Okay, temporary changes, it may be for short term. So there may be a temporary disequilibrium caused by it may be caused by accidental, it may be caused by the accidental, or it may be caused by unsystematic. Okay, temporary disequilibrium may caused by through accidental or unsystematic variation in traits. Okay, it causes through accidental or unsystematic through variation in trade, or it may be from seasonal fluctuations, or it may be the effects of weather. It may be effects of weather on agricultural productions. It may be caused also from effects that are on agricultural products, etc. In this through which deficits or surpluses arises from such temporary causes are accepted to correct themselves within short period of time. Okay, so this was a temporary changes. Means this temporary changes it may be for short term, means which may causes by accidental or unsystematic variation in trade, or it may be from effects on weather on agriculture productions through which deficits or surpluses arises. Through this disequilibrium can be solved within short period of time. Okay, this was a temporary disequilibrium. So the second is fundamental disequilibrium. So fundamental disequilibrium refers to long run BOP, long run BOP disequilibrium of a country. Okay, fundamental disequilibrium refers to the long run BOP disequilibrium of a country. So fundamental disequilibrium may caused by various we call as various factors. Means fundamental, it is a long term which is caused by certain factors. The first factor will be like changes in customer taste. Customer taste, it may be caused by changes in customer taste within the country. It may be within the country or from abroad, through which it reduce the country's export and increase imports. Means if there is the customers are not liking our goods and services, if there is they are not much liking our taste goods and services, means it will reduce automatically, it will reduce to the country's export. If the country's export will reduce, means automatically we should import the more goods. That is the first factor which causes through fundamental disequilibrium. Understood? Means The first factor is change in customer taste. If the customer are not liking our goods and service means automatically it will reduce to the customer, it will reduce the country's export, through which we should increase our export. Through this it will cause in the disequilibrium, BOP. So the second factor will be of fundamental disequilibrium. It will be like we call as continuously fall in the continuously fall in the country's foreign exchange reserve. Foreign means foreign exchange reserve, through which due to supply of inelastics of exports and excessive demand for foreign goods and services. Means if there is a continuous fall in the our foreign exchange reserve means through which the supply of elasticities of exports will reduce, automatically the demand for foreign countries will be more. For that purpose we should import more goods from our foreign countries. Next, a third factor will be excessive capital outflows due to massive more imports of capital goods. Like suppose there is a change in customer taste means what we should do, we should import more goods from other countries. If you import more goods from other countries means where our uh, sorry see if you more import our goods means our capital outflow will be more. How more means, to more import more goods means our capital will be more outflow. Like we should import more raw materials like essential consumer goods, as well as technology and external indebtedness. For that we should inflow the more. Okay, this is a fundamental disequilibrium. Means fundamental disequilibrium, it will be for longer period of time. Why means if there is change in the consumer taste means where the country's export will be reduced and import will be increased. Second, if there is a continuously fall in the country's foreign exchange means the continuous fall for an exchange means where the demand for foreign goods and services will be high. For that, if there is a demand for foreign goods means if you more import more goods means where our capital outflow will be more. Why means we should import more raw materials like essential consumer goods and technology. We should import more goods. This is a fundamental disequilibrium. Okay, third is structural changes. Third causes is structural changes or disequilibrium. Means structural changes brings about disequilibrium in BOP for long run. This also will be developed for long run. Okay, structural changes also brings disequilibrium for like for various long run. Okay, this may also result like there are some following factors why structural changes will be occur. So the first we call as technological changes. Okay, of course technological changes means where it is changes in the methods of production of products in domestic industries or in the industries for other countries. Suppose if there is any technological changes like producing of products in domestic countries or as well as in industries of other countries means suppose if you change the technological changes means they lead to changes in them. Of course they lead to changes like in cost as well as prices, or we can call as quality of products. Okay, For that also it will changes, means technological changes means if you shift to another technological services means for production of products means they lead to changes like cost will be changed, prices will be changed, and as well as the quality of products will be also changing. One more is like we call as second factor we call as import restrictions. Okay, import restrictions means where a country restricts import goods from another countries, means import restrictions also brings of various kinds of disequilibrium. BOP means what happens like certain countries where there will be no import restrictions, means what does certain countries do, instead of doing exports of goods and services unnecessarily imports the goods. For that also there will be a disequilibrium in balance of payment. Okay, next third factor it will be like deficit in BOP, means deficit in balance of payment also arises, means when a country suffers from shortage of resources which it is required to import from other countries also, means when there is a deficit in balance of payment also certain countries will suffers like shortage of resources when it requires to import or export the goods from another countries. And one more in structural changes it may causes like disequilibrium in balance of payment may also be caused by like changing in supply or changing the directions of long term capital flows, means like if you do more and regular flow of long term capital means may lead to balance of payment surpluses, while there will be an irregular and short supply of capital goods. Okay. Okay, next is fourth causes is that is uh, changes in exchange rate. If there is change in exchange rate also means it causes BOP, means suppose if there is any changes in foreign exchange rate means in the form of like overvaluations or undervaluations of foreign currency also lead to BOP disequilibrium, means if there is any foreign exchange rate form of like overvaluations or we call as undervaluations means currency also means it leads to BOP disequilibrium, means suppose when there is a value of currency is higher, means when there is higher uh, higher suppose when there is a value of currency is higher in relations, means when the value of currency is higher in relation to other currencies means it is said to be as overvaluation or undervaluation. Understood, means overvaluations or undervaluation means when the value of currency is higher, means when the value of currency is higher in relation to other currency, for that we call as overvaluation or undervaluations. One more thing, if there is overvaluation of means overvaluation of the domestic currency makes foreign goods cheaper and export dearer in foreign countries, means as a result the country imports more and export less of goods, means overvaluation. If there is overvaluation of domestic currency where makes cheaper goods of foreign goods, means as it will as a result will be where the country imports more goods and it exports less of goods, means there will be a huge number of outflow of capital. This leads to of course unfavorable BOP. Okay, this was the change in uh, exchange rate. Okay, hope you understood. Next fifth one is cyclical fluctuations, means cyclical fluctuation is one type of business activity Okay, cyclical fluctuation is also one kind of business activity that also leads to BOP disequilibrium, means when there is a depression. Okay, cyclical fluctuation means when there is a depression, when there is a depression in a country where, suppose, okay, means when there is a depression in a country means where volumes of both export and imports falls drastically. Okay, means when there is a depression in the country means where automatically volume of export and import falls drastically in relation to other countries. But if there is a fall in export, maybe more than that of imports due to declining of productions. Okay, suppose therefore if there is an adverse BOP situations, on the other hand, when there is a boom in the country in relation to other countries where both export and import may increase, but there can be either a surplus or deficit in BOP situation depending upon whether means whether the country exports more or than imports or import more than exports. This is a cyclical fluctuations. Next comes due change in national income. 6th point is change in national income. So another cause in the change of country's national income, suppose if the national income of the country increases, suppose if the suppose okay, if the national income of the country increases means it will lead to like increase in imports. Okay, suppose if the national income of the country increases, national income of the country increases means that the country will lead to increase its imports, thereby automatically it will create a deficit in its balance of payment and the other things remaining the same. Suppose another, if the country is already at full employment level means an increase in income will lead to inflations, means automatically the prices will be high, which may increase its imports and thus brings disequilibrium in the balance of payments. Okay, see, a change in national income means, suppose if the country's incomes of the country increases means automatically it will leads to the increase its imports where deficit of BOP occurs. Okay, this was a change in national income. 7th point is prices changes. Okay, see, inflation or deflation is another cause of disequilibrium in the BOP. Okay, inflation or deflations is another cause of disequilibrium in BOP. Suppose if there is inflation in the country, suppose price changes means, suppose if there is inflation in the country means where the price of export will increase. Okay, suppose if there is inflation in the country means where the price of export will increase, as a result where export falls. Okay, export falls. If there is inflation in the country means automatically the price of the products and services will be high as compared to the other result where the export fall, whereas at the same time the demand for import will be increases. Okay, at the same time the demand for import will be increases, Thus, increase in export price, it will leading to decline in export, and rise in imports result in adverse of balance of payment will be increase. Okay, price changes means, suppose if the country is facing through inflations, automatically the price will be high. If the price will high means automatically export will fall. At the same time, the people will demand more import. Import will increase. Through this, price changes will be occur. Next, eighth point is technological disequilibrium. Okay, technological disequilibrium. Okay, technological disequilibrium in the balance of payment is caused by various technological changes. Okay, technological disequilibrium means it is caused by various technological changes. If there is technological changes involves means automatically there will be a more inventions, or there will be more innovations of new goods or new techniques of productions. So this changes affects the demand for goods as well as the productive factors, which in turn influence the items in the balance of payments. Each technological changes implies a new competitive advantages to which a country should adjust. Means if there is a new innovations or inventions had been made in technology means it will take more time to a country to adjust to. Means the innovation will generally leads to increase exports if it is a new goods, or it may be export biased innovations. Means the innovation may lead sometimes to decline in imports, or if it is in import bias means, so thus this will create disequilibrium in the balance of payment, that a new equilibrium will require to increase imports or to reduce the imports. So this is about the technological disequilibrium. Suppose if the new technology has came means it will take time where the import will be less and exports import will be more and exports will be less. So these are the various causes of BOP.